Dubai, an iconic city nestled in the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, is renowned for its grandeur, opulence, and modernity. A city that almost seems to defy the very limits of possibility, Dubai has rapidly transformed from a small desert village in the mid-20th century to one of the most influential and forward-looking cities in the world. The world watches Dubai with awe, often amazed by its superlative architectural feats, lavish shopping malls, ultra-luxurious hotels, and an atmosphere where extreme wealth coexists with stark inequality. While many are enamored by the glitz and glamour of Dubai, it is also a city of sharp contrasts. The towering skyscrapers and golden supercars on one side stand in juxtaposition to the humble labor camps and the struggles of migrant workers on the other. Behind the city's glimmering facade, the realities of wealth disparity, the impact of rapid urbanization, and issues of social justice persist in ways that few outside Dubai ever see. In this extended exploration, we will dive into 10 shocking and surprising facts about Dubai, offering a more comprehensive look at this modern-day oasis in the desert. From economic realities to labor conditions, environmental challenges, and social tensions, we uncover the layers that make Dubai a city of both awe and complexity. Before we move on, please hit subscribe to support us. 99% of you watching are not subscribed. It is free to you, but it tremendously helps the channel grow. Please subscribe now. I promise to bring you better and better well-researched videos. Thank you for subscribing. Now, moving on. Dubai's meteoric rise is often associated with its oil wealth. After all, oil was the cornerstone of Dubai's initial economic development, allowing the city to modernize rapidly in the 20th century. However, the city has long moved away from an oil-dependent economy, a move that has ensured its long-term sustainability in the face of volatile global oil prices. While the oil industry continues to play a role, it now contributes less than 5% to Dubai's GDP. This statistic surprises many, given the perception that Dubai's wealth is tied to oil. The diversification of Dubai's economy began as early as the 1980s, when the city's rulers, under the leadership of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, recognized the importance of creating an economy that was less reliant on oil. The city's growth has been fueled by sectors such as tourism, trade, real estate, and finance. Dubai's strategic location between Asia, Europe, and Africa made it a natural trading hub. As a result, Dubai began to invest heavily in infrastructure, transforming itself into a global logistics and transportation center. Dubai's skyline is a testament to this shift. Landmark buildings like the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, symbolize the ambition and financial power of the city. The Dubai International Airport, one of the busiest airports in the world, and Port Jebel Ali, the largest man-made harbor, are also a reflection of Dubai's growing dominance in international trade and transport. Moreover, the city's real estate boom has been a major driver of its economy. The development of artificial islands such as the Palm Jumeirah and the World Islands not only revolutionized urban planning, but also attracted billions of dollars in investment. Tourism, too, has grown rapidly. Dubai has positioned itself as a luxury destination, with its world-class resorts, shopping malls, and attractions like Dubai Mall, the largest shopping mall in the world, and Burj Al Arab, one of the world's most luxurious hotels. Events like the Dubai Shopping Festival and the Dubai World Cup have become global attractions, drawing millions of visitors each year. However, this diversification does not mean that all of Dubai's residents enjoy the fruits of these economic successes. The wealth created by these industries is concentrated in the hands of a small elite, leaving a large portion of the population struggling to make ends meet. Dubai's stunning transformation has undoubtedly made it one of the richest cities in the world. However, this wealth is not evenly distributed among its residents. The city has one of the highest levels of wealth inequality in the world, a fact that often goes unnoticed by the millions of tourists who flock to its glittering malls and luxury hotels. At the top of the wealth ladder in Dubai are its Emirati citizens, who represent just about 11% of the city's population, but control the vast majority of the wealth. These locals enjoy a lifestyle of luxury that includes palatial homes, private yachts, and exotic pets, such as lions and cheetahs. The Emirati elite also benefit from generous subsidies provided by the government, including free healthcare, free education, and significant pension plans. They also hold the highest paying and most prestigious jobs, particularly in government and the private sector. However, the vast majority of Dubai's population consists of foreign workers. These workers come primarily from South Asia, Southeast Asia, the Philippines, and Africa, and they make up about 89% of the population. Many of these workers are employed in low-wage jobs in the construction, service, and hospitality sectors. They live in crowded labor camps on the outskirts of the city, far from the luxury and excess of the city center. Their living conditions can be deplorable, with multiple workers often sharing small rooms in poorly maintained dormitories. These workers often work 12-hour shifts in scorching desert heat, where temperatures can reach 50 degrees Celsius or 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Despite their grueling work, they are often paid wages that are insufficient to cover basic living expenses. Many of these workers send a significant portion of their earnings back to their families in their home countries, leaving them with little to invest in their own future. This creates a cycle of poverty, where the wealth they help generate rarely benefits them directly. The stark disparity between the elite Emiratis and the migrant laborers highlights the deeply entrenched social inequality that exists in Dubai. While the city is known for its extravagant wealth, it is also a place where the majority of people live in relative poverty, far removed from the luxury and modernity that tourists often associate with Dubai. Dubai is known for its ostentatious display of wealth, with its streets often lined with luxury vehicles from Ferraris to Rolls-Royces. But not all of these supercars are owned by wealthy residents or visitors. In fact, many of the luxury cars seen in Dubai are abandoned, left behind by people who couldn't afford to keep them, either due to financial ruin or unpaid debts. This phenomenon is partly due to the city's unique financial culture. In Dubai, it's not uncommon for people to live beyond their means, purchasing luxury items, including expensive cars, as a status symbol. However, when financial troubles arise, often due to the high cost of living or failed business ventures, some individuals simply flee the country, leaving behind their expensive possessions. The authorities in Dubai have become accustomed to finding luxury cars abandoned at airports and in parking lots across the city. These vehicles are often seized as collateral for unpaid loans or debts. In some cases, the cars are left to gather dust, collecting sand and dirt in remote areas. The Dubai police even organize regular auctions to sell off these abandoned luxury cars, often fetching astronomical prices. The phenomenon of abandoned luxury vehicles serves as a stark reminder of the financial risks inherent in Dubai's high-stakes economy. Despite Dubai's image as a cosmopolitan, ultra-modern city, it also has a dark side when it comes to human trafficking. The city's rapid economic growth has attracted migrant workers from all over the world, including those who are trafficked into forced labor, or the sex trade. While the UAE has made efforts to combat human trafficking, the problem remains widespread. Dubai is one of the largest human trafficking hubs in the world, with a significant number of women trafficked from countries like Eastern Europe, Central Asia, and Southeast Asia. These women are often promised legitimate work opportunities, only to find themselves coerced into the sex trade once they arrive in the city. Many are forced into prostitution and exploited by traffickers, with little hope of escape. Reports indicate that there are approximately 30,000 sex workers in Dubai, many of whom are trafficked into the city. Although the UAE government has passed stringent laws to combat human trafficking, such as the Federal Law No. 51 of 2006, which criminalizes trafficking in persons, the implementation of these laws has been inconsistent. Moreover, the country's strict social norms and reliance on migrant labor make it difficult to fully address the problem. Dubai's booming tourism and hospitality industries provide cover for illegal activities, including prostitution and human trafficking. Many trafficked women are brought in under the guise of working in the city's high-end hotels or entertainment venues, only to be trapped in exploitative situations. While Dubai's authorities have made some progress in combating human trafficking, it remains a significant issue that needs urgent attention. Dubai is often associated with year-round sunshine and extreme heat. But in recent years, the city has experienced increasingly unpredictable and extreme weather events. Heavy rainfall, once a rarity in the region, has caused significant flooding in Dubai, a city that was not designed to handle large amounts of rain. One notable instance of extreme weather occurred in 2017 when Dubai experienced nearly 100 millimeters of rainfall in just 12 hours. This amount of rain was equivalent to the city's average annual rainfall, and it caused widespread flooding, paralyzing traffic and even affecting the operations of Dubai International Airport. Streets turned into rivers, and luxury shopping malls became submerged, creating a scene that was more reminiscent of Venice than the desert metropolis that Dubai is known to be. While some conspiracy theorists speculated that Dubai was using artificial rain-making technology to create the downpour, meteorologists have debunked these claims, citing the phenomenon as a result of climate change and unusual weather patterns. As the climate continues to shift globally, cities like Dubai, already prone to extreme heat, may find themselves facing more extreme and unpredictable weather events in the future. After experiencing extreme rainfall and flooding, Dubai has had to develop innovative technologies to maintain its infrastructure. One such example is the use of high-pressure water drones to clean the glass facades of the city's towering skyscrapers. These drones, introduced in 2020 in Swanaa and Shi, are designed to clean the exterior of buildings quickly and efficiently, without the need for human workers to scale the sides of the structures. The drones are equipped with high-powered jets of water that are used to clean the glass, removing dust and dirt that accumulate on the building's surfaces. The use of drones has proven to be more efficient and cost-effective than traditional cleaning methods, such as window washers suspended from ropes. The high-tech cleaning methods reflect Dubai's embrace of modern technologies and its commitment to maintaining the pristine image of the city's skyline. They also serve as an example of how Dubai is addressing the challenges posed by its harsh desert environment and extreme weather events. Dubai is known for its strict legal system, which is heavily influenced by Islamic law and traditional cultural values. Visitors to the city are often surprised by the level of control and regulation imposed on everyday activities, from dress codes to behavior in public. For instance, public displays of affection, such as hugging and kissing, can lead to arrest or deportation if deemed inappropriate. Similarly, drinking alcohol in public spaces is illegal, unless one is in a licensed venue. While alcohol is available in private hotels, clubs, and restaurants, drinking in public places can result in hefty fines or even imprisonment. Additionally, taking photos of people, particularly local women, without their consent is forbidden. And individuals caught violating this rule can face severe penalties. During the holy month of Ramadan, eating or drinking in public during daylight hours is prohibited, and violators can be fined or even imprisoned. Dubai's strict legal framework is designed to protect its conservative cultural values, and foreign visitors are expected to respect these laws while in the city. While this might seem restrictive to some, it ensures that Dubai maintains its identity as a modern but culturally conservative city. While Dubai is far more liberal than many other cities in the region, it still expects visitors and residents to adhere to certain dress codes, particularly in public spaces. Women are not required to wear the traditional abaya, a loose-fitting black cloak, but there is an expectation for modest dress, especially in places like shopping malls, restaurants, and government buildings. In general, both men and women are advised to avoid wearing clothing that is too revealing. Shorts, short skirts, and low-cut tops are considered inappropriate, and individuals who wear such clothing may be reprimanded or even fined. In public places like shopping malls, wearing swimsuits outside of designated pool and beach areas is also prohibited. The dress code in Dubai is not just about modesty. It reflects the city's desire to balance modernity with traditional values. The city's rulers have worked hard to make Dubai a global hub for commerce and tourism, but they also want to preserve the cultural and religious values that define the emirate. Dubai's social fabric is divided into three distinct classes: the Emirati elite, high-level foreign workers, and low-wage immigrant laborers. Emiratis hold most of the wealth and power in Dubai, while foreign professionals and migrant workers fill out the remaining strata of society. Emirati nationals often live in grand villas or palaces, enjoy luxury cars and private jets, and benefit from generous government subsidies. These individuals are often involved in the upper echelons of the government or the private sector, where they have access to well-paying jobs and significant privileges. Foreign professionals, mostly expatriates from Western countries or other parts of Asia, are typically employed in managerial or technical roles. While they enjoy better living standards than lower-wage workers, they are still seen as outsiders and generally do not have the same privileges as Emiratis. At the bottom of the social ladder are the migrant workers, many of whom come from countries like India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. These workers are employed in low-wage jobs in construction, hospitality, and service industries. They live in cramped dormitories on the outskirts of the city and often face poor working conditions such as long hours and high heat, without the basic protections and rights afforded to workers in other parts of the world. Many of the buildings, roads, and luxury structures that define Dubai were built by migrant workers who often live in squalid conditions, working long hours for meager wages. Despite their pivotal role in shaping Dubai's physical landscape, many workers are denied basic labor rights and live in substandard conditions. Reports of worker exploitation, delayed or withheld wages, and hazardous working environments are common in Dubai's construction industry. The famous kafala system, which previously tied workers to their employers, has been blamed for creating an environment where workers have little recourse to address grievances. Although the UAE government has made some reforms to improve labor conditions, the situation remains dire for many workers who continue to endure poor living conditions and exploitative practices. Dubai is a city of extremes, where towering skyscrapers rise above the desert sands, where luxury cars glide through streets lined with luxury boutiques, and where migrant workers endure grueling conditions far from the city's glitz and glamour. The city is often seen as a beacon of modernity and progress, yet beneath its glimmering surface, issues such as wealth disparity, labor exploitation, and human trafficking persist. As Dubai continues to grow, it will face increasing pressure to address these inequalities and ensure that all its residents can share in the prosperity that the city promises. The future of Dubai will depend on how it balances its ambitious growth with the realities of social justice, sustainability, and human rights. How the city tackles these challenges will determine whether it can truly be a model for other nations or a place where inequality and exploitation persist in the shadows of its glittering towers.